Yeah, no, exactly. You could literally meet the woman, and she'll go, "Hey, how are you? What do you want?" No, nice conversation. The second she turns around, oh, yeah, that's the vibe you get in a Waffle House now. Pull refers to the number and type of meats to be cooked. Pull one bacon, for example, would instruct the grill operator to pull 3 strips of bacon from the refrigerator and place it on the grill. Pull one bacon equals pull 3 strips of bacon. So now, yeah, why don't they just say ready? Now they're getting into their own math. You're gonna really see how archaic and weird whatever these things actually mean. These numbers refer to the number of orders to be cooked and not necessarily the number of pieces. Not necessarily. So there's other orders where it does refer to the number of being cooked. Holy shit. One portion? Bro, I feel like at that point just say 6. I need 12 bacon. Why, if you pull one T-bone when pull one T-bone is called, you would pull 2 pieces of pork chop when pull one pork chop is called. I feel like that's complicating things for the people that are doing the cooking. Grilled pork chops is actually 2 chops. 1 equals 3. One, yeah. One is what's confusing. 1 is 1, 2, and 3 at the same time. 2 is 1 doesn't just mean 3 across the board. 1 represents different numerical values given the pieces of meat. Like there's no way that can actually like how so 2, so those pork chops and deviations of 2 or 3. I think it's 2. Okay. How well a steak is prepared does not need to be called in at this time, unless that steak is rare or you go to a Waffle House and you order a medium rare steak, and you'll be like, "What the? Like, why? Can you make that medium rare for me, sweetheart? That Wagyu you got on the grill there? Definitely not the frozen commercial grade, frozen Walmart sirloin that they just got. That's been sitting there, just out in the open, not in the refrigerator. Yeah, can I get that medium rare? I see there's a few flies on it. Do you mind seasoning those with that? Steak you can probably have had in the bottom of the freezer framework. Can you make sure that thing is just barely pink for me, sweetheart? Thank you. This is where the magic marker system begins. This is really why I wanted to get this video was the magic marker system. I can't express enough how archaic this system is. Greg, take it away. As the salesperson the order, green light. You can place the markers on the plates using a special code that Waffle House has designed. Red light. Exactly how everything is to be prepared. Greg gets disgusted by this process. Green light. She just pulled a slice of cheese and put it on top of the Jello. Look at that. He has to be talking about this. The magic marker system is they use green light. Shop your new mattress your way. Red light. Browse our wide selection online from the comfort of your home. Green light. In and see what feels good at one of our conveniently located stores. Shop Ashley in store or online today. Green light. Red light.
Oh, I know, I guess.
Green light. Red light. Hey, that was a close one. You almost got a great jackpot. Green light. With the feature, and I did get a good one. Wait, red light. And why did you lose? Oh, green light. There's several reasons that jackpot's not the same. It's that control, it's that title. Green light. Some places of that, a small portion of that goes to the jackpot. Red light. It's called a progressive jackpot. So all the connected machines add to the jackpot amount? Green light. That's why it's seen progressive slowly. So it's the same chance to win the same jackpot. In some cases. This game, for example, is connected to multiple games across multiple casinos. That's why this jackpot is significantly bigger. That's cool. So the larger the jackpot, then it's probably connected to more slots and maybe even some at other casinos. See, you're getting it? Okay. If I'm getting this... Oh my god. So they know where it needs to go. Plain, ham, sausage, bacon, medium, medium rare, and rare. Bro, but like, how do I know? What if it's like, what if I put the ketchup packet right here? Then how the fuck do I know where it needs to go? Plates, various condiments and toppings to show what the order is. The person will tell you the order, and the person will dress their plate for the order. Not give them the ticket that you write on. You. Dude, being a chef at Wawa probably sucks. Oh my god, you can't just get a ticket that says too bacon. They say too bacon and then put a ketchup packet and a fork just stabbed in the middle of the ketchup packet. What does that mean? What is that, your new cook? Oh, that means a sirloin medium rare with 2 slices of bacon on top, a medium, an over medium egg on the side, and then 2 slices of wheat toast butter. That's what it means? Yeah, okay. You dress, play, and sign language to understand how you're supposed to prepare this order. If a toast is playing, they have little signatures of how you're supposed to orient stuff on the plate to remind yourself, oh, there's no butter on this. Not read a ticket, because I guess are they? So then you put a piece of onion on the side of the plate. Oh, that means no ketchup. That means they don't want their bacon salted. Oh, okay. I'm under the impression that the people that are working here cannot read. That's what it's for, yeah. It's for people who can't read or write. So can this not be a subsection for that probably small amount of people? I mean, to insinuate that they're like, we should just make this whole system because there's no way anybody can read or write that is working here. That feels insulting. I mean, imagine walking into a Waffle House and you're like, hey, if you can't read or write, that might be kind of a problem in the job market in general. I think that's a very common requirement for anyone working is that you are literate and able to read. Just read. Like you're in the back. All right, so what am I looking at here? Like, this is a turkey club. Are you sure you are supposed to work here? We call the system magic because our customers often do not notice the markers on the all of the orders that were being called in. I like how it's like a weird, it's supposed to be like you flexing on the people. Now people are going to be very impressed that you were able to remember scrambled eggs, hash browns, and bacon. But in fact, you knew them. You addressed a plate, you had them marked down so you can remember because your brain does not work that wet. Let's start off by you can't read and you're 35 years old. You don't have any disability whatsoever. You just never learned how to read. So now you place markers at Waffle House. Marking an order scramble. Simply place the right side of the jelly pack vertically in the bottom position of the plate. Wait, what is that for? Order scramble. Simply place the right side. The scrambled eggs gets a grape jello packet. The jelly pack vertically in the bottom position of the plate. The jelly pack represents 2 eggs, which we call an order, and the location of the plate tells us that they are scrambled. With the plate marked like this, the customer is getting an order of scrambled eggs with slight twist in grits. This is going to get chaotic very fast. 1 Welch's packet of grape jelly vertically in the plate means 2 scrambled eggs. That's how we know that. With like Yo, being a cook at Waffle House fucking sucks. A toast is what I said. If the customer would rather have hash browns, you simply add a few shreds of hash browns to the plate. You're going to take some cold hash browns off the work tray there. You're going to dribble them on the top of the plate there. To remind yourself that there are hash browns there. And once again, you might hear people clapping in the back. How the hell did they memorize? How the hell did they memorize these orders? Don't forget, you're duping them. These are codes that you're learning. If the customer wants wheat toast, we simply flip the jelly pack over to indicate wheat. What's simple?
Yeah, we want,
oh my God.
not for long.
Dude, I had no idea this existed. They flip the jelly packet over and say, okay, that means they want wheat toast with hash browns or home fried. No, hash browns and 2 scrambled eggs because it's on the bottom of the plate. What happens if we throw in a butter and a mustard pack? Let's say that you find one of the customers extremely attractive. Well, you can indicate that with one of your buddies without having a harassment lawsuit looming over you. We're going to take 2 strips of bacon and a pound of honey. If the customer wants a slice of Texas toast, mark the eggs with a jelly pack and place a slice of Texas toast or a biscuit on the plate to remind you that they prefer to have Texas toast or a biscuit instead. So
Hi, I'm Courtney Cox. And we are here today to tell you about, can I? Sure. Royal Kingdom is out. Yes, finally our favorite new puzzle game just came out. Why do we love it so much, Courtney? Well, let me break it down. First of all, it's super fun. It's so fun. There are no acts. None. It's like a road. No speed bumps. Where do you come up with those? Sounds like a poet. Since when? You asked. The graphics are gorgeous. My eyes. That was so good. Did that? Well, she did that on the show. Really good. And it doesn't even cost a dime. It's like the only free thing in the world. Is that right? No. No. It's air, there's love. Anyway, what are you waiting for? Download Royal Kingdom and join us today. I do really not remember saying that. But my thing was, oh, what? Yeah, right? At age 16, I was able to qualify for Team USA as the youngest professor for the 2016 Rio Paralympic Games. I was really fortunate as a teenager to go travel the world, and I really thought that sport would be a permanent thing. However, because of injuries and disability, I had to retire at the very old age of 20. And I think I was just faced with this question of what's next? What now? I really decided that 2024 was going to be the year that I invested in wrestling professionally. And what always came back to me was this need of want to give back to the Paralympic movement. And how can I set the Paralympic movement up for success for future generations? When the opportunity with Team USA and Bill came to me, through the Learning Network, I was introduced to Purdue Global. And at the time, I was fortunate to be working alongside such a great HR professionals. I heard the yes offer. I looked into it, and Purdue Global had a certificate program that we could complete in less than a year that gave me a cutting edge. And I said, you know what, let's find this full certificate so I can up the success to set here's for success. And I think how my journey with this athlete is just the parallels to being a student. As an athlete, you are expected to put in time and efforts to have a proper the parallel to investing in yourself through your studies. If you do good, I suppose you know because of all the things not prepared to take anything and to into service. This is my sorry, you want to come back today for people that you
Why not just put Master Steps for Master Steps? Why not have to make just the Master Steps to play? I can mark the way to Master Steps to make sure that Master Steps down, or Master Steps keeps down. If you're already putting the bread on there, why not just put the white bread? Like, why not put the wheat or the like raisin bread? Why does a Welch's grape pack has to be indicated the eggs? Some folks like to have their toast unbuttered or dry. In this case, we have a special one. In this case, you're gonna cook a hamburger. You're gonna put the biscuit back on the grill. Or not back on the grill, back on the plate. You put the biscuits back dead center. You're gonna place down a hamburger patty. Then you're gonna dress it with tomato, onion, lettuce, and a little bit of Italian dressing. And right if you wanted to as well. And that's gonna indicate to the chef that they want theirs butter. Mark the right on the butter. Easy enough. It's a butter packet underneath the jelly packet like this.
Putting butter under the jelly means no butter.
Putting a butter under the jelly means no butter.
Okay. Why not just put no butter? Why not put butter if there's butter? Like, a butter needs no butter? Butter should be butter. How does butter need no butter?
That means nothing to me, so put it on this side.
So what if a customer wants double stuff? Easy. Mark the eggs and then put an addition. Easy. Okay, so you're going to go out, you're going to find the nearest ocean, you're going to catch a blue, you're going to catch a blue fish. You're going to clean it, and then you're going to cut its head off, and you're going to put that on the plate. Right? After you do that, you're going to look over at the chef, and you're going to give him a double thumbs up, right? And you're going to ask him for 1, 2. And that means he's actually going to give you 4 or 5 pieces of toast, because that means he got double. Additional jelly pack beside the eggs to indicate the extra order of toast, like this.
You know what, that thing got the basics came easy, Trey. Thank you so much. Also, at any time you walk in the freezer and you see alcohol, don't touch it, or I'll break your fingers and I'll fire you immediately.
While most customers order 2 eggs, occasionally a customer may only want a single egg. In that case, we'll mark the egg. In that case, you're going to break the plate in half. You're going to cut the jelly packet open, and you're going to squirt it all over the plate. And that's going to let the chef know that you only need 1 egg. Appropriate position to show how the egg is cooked, and then place a ketchup pack below it. Here you can see, should I mark a single overlap zone?
Someone indicates a ketchup pack under a Welch's. I would look.
This is like the dumbest thing in the world. What the fuck? Somebody that couldn't read made this. Somebody that actually wants better at having
Like, see his skull, and the guy just being like, all right,
something to this fucking layer.
waffles. It's like intricate designs and shit.
In other cases, the customer may be hungry and might want real. Here's an example.
It's a +1 entry. Okay, makes sense.
If the jelly pack indicates 2 eggs, and why don't you put the jelly pack on them? Oh my god, what is 2 jelly? I already forgot. What is 2 jelly packs? I already don't know. We're doing a jelly packet and mustard to indicate more. But what does 2 jelly packets mean? 2 jelly packets means extra toast and the regular base. How might mark the plate the customer wants for it? That's right. Use 2 jelly packs stacked on top of each other like this.
That's right. It's just like you stack the jam packs together. You let that towards you. Then it makes sense.
John Quick.
Also, you put it in the center. You need to put it in the center of the plate to make sure that they know that's 4, because if you put it in the bottom, that means that there's an active holder in the Waffle House.
And it's small place. If you put a mayo packet in a mustard packet on top of it and hand it to the chef, that means that you're being held hostage and you need help ASAP. It means that the person that you're serving is actively pointing a gun at you. And there's nothing you can do, because if you say something, he said, and I quote, I'll blow your fucking brains out.
It's like, well, there's an active holder. He dresses up and he's like, Karen.
Yes, it's happening. I get to dream bigger with a firm on Apple Pay, which allows for me to
We're kicking off our deck project in Fresno, and we felt good knowing we could rely on the firm's transparent payment plan.
How are they doing that?
One of the most popular ways to have eggs at the Waffle House is scrambled. So let's talk about different ways to mark scrambled eggs.
Let's talk about different ways to mark scrambled eggs.
He has a Joe Biden.
But let's say your wife's divorced, trying to learn some of the assets you pay as marginality. How would you mark that down so she can't hear you while you're talking with your lawyer? We'll just grab 10 bags of ketchup and a bottle of Tabasco sauce and figure it out. Let's assume your wife's been cheating on you for several months, and you want to hire a hitman to come and basically snuff her out. If you're paranoid, believe that your phones are tapped.
You're going to walk up to the Denny's worker, and you're going to let them know by doing a regular Waffle House scrambled egg sign to them. Right? You're going to stack 2 great Welch's packets on top of each other, and you're going to give them
apple cider vinegar.
not a blank, a double link. So, and then they're going to know, and you're going to meet that guy out in the back, and you're going to hand him a bottle of Tabasco sauce. And then he'll know that you want to kill his wife, or you want him to kill your wife.
Go ahead and open up your window and put 4 cans of baked beans on the ledge. Then you're going to put a small bottle of Gorilla Glue to indicate that the time is ready to stick to the plan. The bounty hunter's outside like, okay, he put the 4th can of baked beans. Let's go.
It is important to remember that the customer gets 1 slice of cheese for each egg. To make this a triple scramble cheese, you add the mustard pack below the jelly pack to make it a triple, and add a 3rd slice of cheese.
Has the 4th slice of cheese with us 3 people. Okay, it's making sense.
You also want to tear off a small corner to become the cheese.
Tear off a corner to take their 3 slices of cheese. Like, are people just going to be like, why did I put the cheese on here? Remove the corner of the plate and put it on top. Why? What for? There's 3 slices of cheese on the plate already.
Wait, are they implying that the cheese on the plate already means there's not gonna be cheese?
No, because he said that the
This is what you do to order? No, this is what the waiter is going to do when you order from them.
cheese already the amount of cheese should correlate with how many eggs it's ordered.
The customer gets one slice of cheese for each egg.
If you had 2 eggs, no matter what, you're gonna get 2.
So if I order like 7 eggs, the waiter or the waitress is just going to start mounding slices of cheese onto the plate. Then what the fuck do they do after? What if I go, I don't want cheese on the eggs? Do they just throw out the cheese slices?
2 slices of cheese. You put the great pack of onion mustard, which indicates 3 slices of cheese. Why would you need you can dump them on the table to heat the You're probably outside the smoke's crack. And you're probably going to forget that these slices of cheese are immediately replacing the rate. Tear off the corner or put it on the welch of grape.
Include an upside-down mayo pack to indicate light. And remember to remove the marker before you take the place to the customer.
We used to leave the mayo packs on it just for shits and giggles because we like to put one over on the customers. But some guy ended up getting stabbed every time in the face. So we like to make sure right people take the mayo pack off or you should be on the doorknob. But now that you know how to read and call out orders here, we need to make sure that you
There's no way this could get worse.
understand how to safely prep food at Waffle House, which I'm very intrigued to see because I have seen some heinous shit at Waffle House. I've seen someone take out a hose and spray the floor and kick the food scraps on the floor underneath the ovens. Seen that with
They are that dirty, though. They are that dirty. Like, they just want to go home, man.
the 4 cornerstones of food safety.
Hi, I'm Brian Literal.
And I'm Carl Smith.
Ryan Literal. Ryan Literal.
We want to welcome you to the 4 cornerstones of food safety. Did you know over 9 million people a year are sickened by the foodborne illness?
Hi, it's okay again. I'm here because I want to tell you about my new favorite thing. No, not cake. That's shocking, right? It's actually Royal Kingdom, the new puzzle game from the makers of Royal Match.
Stupid ass niggas.
You know why I love cake? It's sweet, satisfying, and never gets old. It's exactly how I feel about Royal Kingdom. It's the kind of game you just can't put down. It's fun, it's challenging, and it always leaves you wanting more. And you know what makes it even better? There are no ads to interrupt my fun, and you don't even need Wi-Fi to play. So, whether I'm playing in bed, on the couch, or in the kitchen with the cake, I'm covered. Cake, Royal Kingdom,
Yeah, that's my girl.
a match made in heaven. Honestly, I'm living my best life over here. But if you excuse me, I've got a game to get back to. And before, maybe I'm just going to take one moment.
You are not going to believe this mattress buying hack. For 4 days only, Ashley is offering 0% interest for 72 months at their Super Sleep Weekend event. So basically, I can finally get the mattress of my dreams and pay it off over 6 years. And get this, I even got up to $300 Ashley cash with my mattress purchase. That's like free money to spend on whatever I want in the store. You have to check out Ashley's Super Sleep Weekend.
That's a great way to start it there, buddy. Hi, welcome to our food safety video. Did you know 9 million people a year get sick from eating food? It's probably our food, but we like to try to skirt that number. There's like a transition out.
But as many as 55,000 people every year require hospitalization because of foodborne illness.
I should have been hospitalized at one time, I think. At Chipotle, I was afraid.
Oh, dude, the burrito.
So much. My asshole was so chapped. Anytime I tried to sit down, it was painful, bloody. Oh, it was the worst. And I've gone to Chipotle since then, too. When will I learn? My asshole was so chapped. Week. And I think it was probably longer. I was
dude, the burrito.
so much. My asshole was so chapped. Anytime I tried to sit down, it was painful, bloody. Oh, it was the worst. And I've gone to Chipotle since then, too.
Ready or not, we want the blick.
I don't know when I'll learn.
And over 1,000 people die each year.
Over 1,000 people a year die of a foodborne illness. What if I would have died from Chipotle, dude?
That would be insane. And I would make a video on my channel.
My boss died from big food poison.
To protect the Waffle House brand, to help ensure that our customers have a great Waffle House experience, and because it's the right thing to do, we take food safety very seriously.
Feels like Brian is going to cry on this side here. He's like, I just getting flashbacks to people like throwing up and like having heart attacks at his restaurant. He's like, I take food safety very seriously.